Hey everybody, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and I just wanted to bring you a quick update after an amazing weekend. If you noticed and joined us on Friday for our live stream, we had over 17,000, maybe almost 18,000 viewers now on the first live stream that we did at the Magic Kingdom, and it was just an amazing experience. We had about 800 people simultaneously watching, and then it added up to about 17,000 views, or 18,000 now, by the time the whole thing was said and done. So that was an amazing experience to be a part of that and just to interact with you guys. And I really enjoyed and appreciated everybody's comments, and was just glad that everybody enjoyed it so much. So thank you for participating in that, and thank you for being a part of the live stream. And the Happily Ever After fireworks, got to watch that and upload the 4K video of that as well. And I didn't really get to give my thoughts on that, so I wanted to do that really fast. The Happily Ever After show was amazing, and actually I was a little worried because Wishes is such an amazing and iconic show. And anyway, I thought actually after watching Happily Ever After that the show was actually pretty amazing. The way that it was all tied together was just simply incredible, and I love the narration at the beginning. I saw somewhere, I think it was Jeremy Irons, who used to be the narrator of Spaceship Earth back before they changed it. Anyway, I just like the way in the show that they had the narrator talk about unlocking your own happily ever after and finding the strength in yourself, and it's just very inspirational. So I really did enjoy that, and it really did speak to me, so I hope it spoke to other people as well. I also liked the way that they used the original Disney songs from all the different movies, and I know Wishes was great, and the soundtrack was all instrumental, and it was very beautiful, and I'll always miss it, but I like the way that they used the songs with the words. I think it conveyed what they were trying to say with the Happily Ever After theme a little bit better, because the songs actually used the vocals and not just the instrumental tracks. I actually liked the projection and the fireworks together. A lot of people said, well, they didn't think that, or they thought that there was too much going on with the projection and then with the fireworks going on next to the projections, and I don't know where to look, and it's too busy, and I understand that too, because there was a time when I think I missed some of the projection because I'm more trained to watch the fireworks. But there were some times when they tied in the projection with the fireworks where they had what looked like a firework on the castle going up, and then there was an actual firework that went up and out, so that was pretty neat as well. So I actually thought it was integrated well, and there were times when they did breaks in the fireworks so that the smoke could clear, and then there were times that they had projections on the castle at that point too, and what happened was then they were able to keep the viewer's attention, as opposed to in the past where they just had the fireworks. Then they were just doing narration or music at that point. So I thought the projection really worked well with that. So anyway, I really enjoyed the show. I actually liked the theme song. The first time I listened to it, I actually listened to it on Disney's Vivo YouTube channel there. If you want to check that out, you can search it up. They have the original Happily Ever After theme song, and it's not just the cut-up version that's in the fireworks show. It's actually the whole 3.5-minute track or something like that. But it's a really great song. It's very catchy, and the more I listen to it, the more I like it. So anyway, I really enjoyed going and doing that, and I was glad that I got to share that with all of you through the live streams. And one thing, as you can see on the TV behind me, is that we got quite a few subscribers that night as well. And I wanted to thank everybody for subscribing and for sharing my channel to help other people find out about it. And those of you who just joined me because my live stream popped up on your YouTube suggested videos, I really appreciate it. It was just neat meeting so many people through the chat and finding out how many different countries you're watching from. That was just really neat to me, and I really enjoyed it. But anyway, we got over 5,000 subscribers during the live stream, so that was a pretty neat milestone. And now, as you can see behind me, we're at 5,400 and a couple more over that, so that's pretty neat. So thank you so much again for your support and everything that you've done that way. And on that same topic, people asked me during the live stream how they can support me and how they can support my channel financially. And actually, I don't ever want to sit and beg or say, oh, I need money for this or that or whatever. I do have a regular job. I am a teacher. And that's, this is my fun hobby. And, I wish this was my full-time job. But unfortunately, unfortunately, that's not possible at this point. But, and I do love teaching and love to do that. But by the same token, if you do want to support me, I did actually start a Patreon page today, and because I noticed that YouTube doesn't have the support button anymore where you can support your favorite creators with that button. So I thought I would go ahead and launch the Patreon, and I can share some different content with you and things like that along the way. And some of the content I can share on the Patreon page are things that are harder to post to YouTube, certain audio clips and things like that, as well as maybe raw video that maybe I wouldn't want to include in a more polished YouTube video, or just extra footage maybe older vintage footage that I feel like maybe wouldn't work well on YouTube and things like that that I can post and share with you on Patreon. That would be some way that we can connect as well, and you can see some different other media. I have probably 200 or 300 gigabytes of Disney media on my hard drive, so I've been collecting for a long time. But anyway, like I said, if that's not something you're interested in, the Patreon, I'm not going to keep plugging it and saying it over and over again or anything like that. I don't want to make you feel like you need to donate or something like that. Just if you want to, if you feel like you really are enjoying my channel that much and want to support it financially, then of course I'll appreciate it. I did set a goal on there of $150 to possibly stay in a Disney resort and capture some new resort TV, and I'd love to add it to the playlist behind me on the screen here, and get some new either from May or June, depending on when we would reach that goal, or things. I would like to capture all the new resort TV from the channel, and that's not something we have in our budget right now to add with our new baby and things like that. So I thought, well, that might be a cool use of the Patreon, is to actually, use that money to stay in a hotel, even for just one night, and record some extra Disney resort TV. So I would look forward to doing that, and of course just bringing that content to you. And I may bring like the full versions of the files to Patreon, and maybe edit them for YouTube and things like that. So definitely, if you support me, you'd get a benefit that way. But again, if this is not something you're interested in, I still just appreciate you just watching the videos, sharing the videos, subscribing, following the Twitter and Facebook pages and things like that. Another way you can support me is just by, like I said, watching the videos, but even just letting them play in the background really helps, because it helps with the watch minutes in YouTube. It'll put my videos up in the search for other people to see. And my biggest thing, excuse me, is not to make a ton of money on this channel, is really just to keep bringing you content, and any money I do make on this channel, I'm able to reinvest in things like that, into bringing you more great content. So anyway, like I said, there are great ways to support me without even going on the Patreon. Like, you can keep sharing. I know a lot of you shared the live stream so that other people could see it and things like that. And we will be doing more live streams in the future. We're going to make that a more regular occurrence on the channel. So look forward to more of those as we go along. So the Patreon page, if you want to check it out and just look at it and see if it's something you're interested in, is www.patreon.com/ResortTV1. So I wanted to keep everything the same. It's the same as our channel name, Resort TV and the number 1. And Patreon, I'll have the link in the description if you want to just click on it from there. Or I also have it on the channel homepage if you're looking on a desktop. Or if you're on mobile, again, you can just look at the link in the description. So if you want to check that out, I'd appreciate it. I think we already have 1 or 2 supporters from just me putting it up a few minutes ago. So it's pretty awesome how quickly you guys respond. So anyway, but like I said before, the live streams have been a lot of fun, and I'm going to keep doing those as we go along. And we're going to keep bringing you more great resort TV, and we're going to keep bringing you more park tours. While I was at Magic Kingdom, I actually got a lot of video from Main Street USA. I'm planning a Main Street tour that I'm going to release later this week in 4K, as well as a Tomorrowland tour that I'm going to release later this week in 4K as well. And I know we did the Tomorrowland nighttime live stream right about 11 o'clock p.m. I know it was a little bit late for some of you, depending on what time zone you're in, but this is the daytime Tomorrowland tour, and I try and be really detailed with these tours. So every time I go to the parks, I want to do live streams, and I want to do tours and footage of rides and things like that, and just bring you as much content as possible. So again, any way you can support the channel is really appreciated. Patreon certainly is an option, but it's by no means expected, required, or even something that you would have to think about unless you really feel led to donate, because you really are enjoying the channel that much and feel like that's something you want to do. So anyway, check out the link in the description, but also check out all the new videos that I took over the weekend. I've got the 2 live streams are up if you want to check those out, and you're welcome to fast forward through. And by the way, if you want to see, we actually did meet the Tim Tracker. I met the Tim Tracker for the first time in the first live stream, the daytime live stream that has about 18,000 views now. I met Tim at about the 1 hour and 20-minute mark. And so if you want to fast forward to that point, you can check out me meeting Tim, and several of you on the live stream helped me through watching his social media just to try and figure out where he was so I could find him, and it was kind of a fun little quest to find him there at the Magic Kingdom in the hub area. But anyway, so check out the 2 live streams, and then also check out the 2 Happily Ever After videos that I posted. I didn't actually mean to post two of them, but unfortunately when I uploaded it from mobile within the park, it actually did not upload in 4K, and so I put it on my desktop and was able to upload it in 4K so that you get the full quality version. So either one of those you want to click on is fine. I also posted the raw footage of the 4K video of Happily Ever After on my Patreon page if you want to check that out. And I also have some audio posted on the Patreon page as well if you want to check out some of that stuff. But anyway, look forward to some Main Street USA videos as well as Tomorrowland videos later this week. And then I've got some more vintage audio that I'll keep posting, as well as some vintage video that I'll keep posting along with the channel. I'm trying to give you guys a mix of things. I know a lot of you like the older vintage stuff, the Horizon stuff, World of Motion, the old Epcot things, which I'm a huge fan of. And I know a lot of you still also enjoy the newer stuff as well. And so I'm trying to cater to a wide audience. So if there is something that you maybe aren't as fond of, you know, just move on to the next video and know that something that you like will be hopefully coming soon. And if I'm not posting what you like, you know, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you would like to see. And if I do have it, I'll be sure to post it as quickly as I can for you. And if I don't have it, I'll see if maybe I can find it somewhere. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for a great weekend. I can't believe we got 500 new subscribers in one evening. That was pretty amazing. Look forward to more live streams. And again, check out the Patreon if you want to. If not, just keep watching the videos and sharing and subscribing, and that'll be just fine too. So this is Josh from Resort TV 1, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.